Grammar is the system of a language. Think of it like the rules of a game or the blueprint for a building. When we want to build something strong and clear, we need to follow the plans carefully. In the same way, when we want to communicate our thoughts and ideas clearly, we need to use good grammar. It helps us organize our words into sentences that other people can understand easily. Without these rules, our words might become confusing, and our message could be lost. Understanding grammar is crucial for everyday communication. Imagine you are asking for directions in a new city. The most basic unit of communication in English is the sentence. A simple sentence has one main idea and is built around two essential parts, a subject and a verb. For example, in the sentence, "The dog barks," the subject is the dog, and the verb is barks. Consider the sentence, "Maria reads a book." Here, Maria is the subject, the person doing the action. The action she is doing is reads, which is our verb. This subject-verb object, or SVO pattern, is the most common sentence structure in English. You can create many simple sentences by following this formula. Let's dive deeper into the two most important parts of a sentence, the subject and the verb. The subject is the who or what of the sentence. For example, in John walks to school, the subject is John. The subject can also be a group of words known as a noun phrase. The verb expresses action or a state of being. Action verbs are easy to spot because they describe something happening. Run, eat, think, write, play. Besides action verbs, there are linking verbs. These verbs connect the subject to more information about it. For example, in he is a doctor, the verb is links the subject he to the description a doctor. Verb tenses tell us when an action happens. They place the action in time, the past, the present, and the future. The simple present tense is used for actions that happen regularly. For example, I walk to work every day describes a routine. The simple past tense talks about actions that finished in the past. To form the past tense for most regular verbs, we add ed to the end. So you would say, yesterday I walked to the park. The simple future tense describes actions that will happen later. One way is using will followed by the base verb. For example, I will call you tomorrow. Subject-verb agreement is a simple but very important rule. The subject and verb must agree in number. If the subject is singular, the verb must be singular. If plural, the verb must be plural. For example, we say the dog barks, not the dog bark. Here dog is singular, so it needs the singular verb form, barks. For most verbs in present tense, the singular form ends in s. The plural form does not. He walks, she reads, it rains, they walk, we read. This is one of the most common rules you will use in everyday speaking and writing. Articles are small words that come before nouns. The articles a and an are indefinite articles. We use them when talking about something in general, not particular. For example, I need a pen. You are not asking for a specific pen. Any pen will be acceptable. We choose between a and an based on the sound that follows, not the letter. A before consonant sounds, a book, a car. And before vowel sounds, an apple, an elephant. The is the definite article. We use it when talking about something specific that both speaker and listener know about. Prepositions are small words that show relationships between nouns and other words. They tell us about location, time, and direction. Consider the difference between the keys are on the table, in the drawer, and under the chair. The prepositions tell us the precise location. In for enclosed spaces, on for surfaces, at for specific points. Learning to visualize these relationships helps you choose correctly. For time, we use at for specific times, on for days and dates, in for longer periods like months, years, and seasons. Punctuation marks are the traffic signals of writing. They tell the reader when to pause, when to stop, and how to interpret the tone of a sentence. A period ends a statement. A question mark ends a direct question. An exclamation mark shows strong emotion like excitement, surprise, or urgency. The comma separates items in a list. For example, I need to buy milk, bread, and eggs. The commas make the list easy to read. Commas also separate parts of sentences to prevent confusion. The comma after ready creates a natural pause and guides your reader through your thoughts. Learning English grammar is a journey, not a destination. The key to mastery is consistent practice. One of the most effective ways to improve is to read regularly in English. Start a simple journal and write a few sentences each day. Write about your day, your thoughts, your plans for tomorrow. Do not worry about making mistakes. Listening to English is incredibly beneficial. Watch movies, TV shows, online videos with subtitles, listen to podcasts and music in English. Be patient and kind to yourself. Everyone makes mistakes. They are normal and necessary. Focus on clear communication rather than perfect grammar. The more you practice, the more confident you will become.